On today's Spooky Spot, we're going to be having a look at Todd McFarlane's Monsters. We're going to be looking at, pan it up, Series 2. We're going to be looking at the Mummy Playset. Yeah, we're doing another playset from the McFarlane Monster line. And this one actually is, this one's actually pretty cool. I like overall the look and design of this one. I'm actually really looking forward to getting this guy put together. This is more a a mummy theme. And I mentioned this in the Dr. Frankenstein set. One thing I like about the package is that instead of relying a lot on the card that the package sits in or sits on, they actually just rely solely on what's in the package. They're just showing you off the mummy, got the casket and everything else there. So it's very retro in the sense that you're seeing exactly what you're buying. So very cool. On the back, the other sets in this wave, we've got the Phantom of the Opera, we've got the Sea Creature, we've got the Mummy, and finally we've got Dr. Frankenstein. Collect all four. Down below there's a wide array of other things available through McFarlane Toys. Psycho Circus. You're at the Psycho Circus. Not really a big Kiss fan, but Gene Simmons I find to be very entertaining. I find his wife is very attractive too. Although, you know, she's kind of gotten on in age. She's not attractive as what she used to be. But Shannon Tweed, if you're watching, still got it for you. So that's packaging. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We're going to put this together. We're going to have ourselves a look at the McFarlane Monsters Series 2, the Mummy Playset. Stay tuned. Alright, this one wasn't as involved as the Dr. Frankenstein's playset. So now that we've put together all this, let's actually have a look at the Mummy Playset. Some of the figures that they include, or this set includes, kind of serves a mummy. I don't know if he's just a god figure character. He looks kind of like a stone statue. I don't know. Kind of looks like something from Stargate. His articulation is his arms can move in and out. You can rotate at the head. No articulation really from the legs down. Or actually, there's waist articulation, but no leg articulation or ankle articulation. That's basically all you get. He does also have a staff, which again kind of looks like it's part stone, which is pretty neat. The right size really also for G.I. Joes and Marvel Universe figures. And we can put it into his hand. His one hand is very small. See if I can pry it open, get in there. Oh, no, there we go. So he's got himself a very long kind of staff of sorts. Put him aside. Put him somewhere where he will stand. You know, that's good enough. And we've got ourselves a Coffin Sarcophagus, I guess. Very nicely detailed. Kind of got that brick work around it, kind of that stone work. Some hieroglyphics there. Very nicely detailed. It's hinged, but the way it's hinged, I really like this too. It's not just a open up kind of like this. It's something that can slide up and kind of bend, kind of like that. It didn't look very impressive, I know. And then inside, aside from some nice details inside here, the Eye of Ra. Put the casket aside. Sarcophagus, and we've also got ourselves a mummy. I like the work that they've done on the mummy and the fact that they, his mouth, his jaw is kind of separated. One eye is bandaged, the other eye is open. Some nice tattered bandages on this guy as well. I think that's really neat. And his articulation is his head can rotate. His hands can move out. Just enough to kind of give you that creepy kind of mummy pose. Does he have large... No waist articulation, but his legs can bend. But I really like all the detailing that they've put on the bandages. That's really neat. Almost kind of looks like there's a face there. Does anyone else see it? The little face there? Kind of looks like there's a face there too. I think I'm just seeing faces, but that definitely looks like a face. Intentional, maybe, I don't know. And he's got himself like a little cane. I'm gonna put the cane in his hand. I'm sure there is a more correct term for it. I don't claim to be a expert on Egyptian history. My wife is, I'm not. Give himself a little cane. Very, very cool. By the way, I don't know if I've already mentioned this already, but these accessories would be great swappable accessories for any G.I. Joe Marvel Universe. So we've got ourselves a zombie. Those are the two figures that come in this set, are these two figures right here. So let's move it aside. The other accessories that they come with, aside from the sarcophagus, also got ourselves, I guess, two urns. Urn there. Is there a scripture there? I don't know really what it means. And we've got another one here. Olama de la Sopololeo. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I'm going along. Very, very nicely detailed though. And of course, let's not forget the fact that we've got ourselves a little diorama, a little set there. Some stonework. Now there is an action feature on here, as you can see there's in the back here. What is this? What is this? Psst, we got ourselves some snakes. Is it two snakes, or is it kind of like a mutated snake with two heads? I don't know. But we got ourselves like a old style. You gotta use your imagination for this, guys. Got ourselves a little snake down there. It's a little snake trap. And there's also a little lever here for this flooring that you can actually pull. And if you're not careful and if you trigger the mummy's curse, this will open up and you'll fall into the pit of, I was going to say snakes, it might just be a snake. Poor snake, he's got two heads though. Down below we got some skulls. Poor suckers, never stood a chance. Very cool. This, of course, can pull back out. Snake, I don't know. I don't think the snake is the coolest of the features, but the display is kind of neat. I think the real sell of this, though, is this sarcophagus. I think that's really neat. Very cool. So I gotta admit, I like this set. It's small. I mean, they're not super articulated, but really, for what they are, very, very cool indeed. We're going to put the mummy out. He doesn't get out very much, so we'll put him on the top there. Watch those snakes, my friend. And we'll put this guy here. And we will wrap this review up here. Today's spooky spot, we were having a look at the McFarlane Movie Monsters, or McFarlane Monsters Series 2. We were looking at the Mummy Playset. A very cool little find. Worth picking up, I would say, if you guys can find it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more spooky spots to come, and I will see you guys next time.